So first, dog leg, handbrake.
Allez. Oh, oui. Allez. Ça marche.
Right, keep over to the right.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, we are in our Citroen TC. We've just picked it up. I would be trying to use the GoPro, but it's so small in here we can't get an angle which will get any of us in it. It's incredibly small. I don't know what year it is, it's probably an 80s 2CV, quite a late one I would say. She's called Blondine.
Bonjour, Blondine.
And it was a very interesting experience picking it up because the lady spoke very little English and our French is very iffy. But we seem to have understood. We've got the car, we're working, Matt's doing incredibly well driving it to make sure
we're doing 60 kph. It feels like we're going 100
It's a very unique
miles an
car
hour.
to drive. You've got to twist the gear knob and push it into the dash to get gears. It's got a dogleg gearbox, flat 2 engine, air cooled. You've got a handbrake that you have to push into the dash. Matt's not so used to driving a left-hand drive car and on the right-hand side of the road, which is fair enough. Luckily this thing's quite small. We are going left soon. So we're doing a treasure hunt as part of the sort of hire, so gives us a route to go, some questions, and yeah, it just gives us some landmarks to pick up on, so at least we don't have to think too much about where we're going. We have to go left here, Matt.
Okay. He drives really good.
It does actually, it feels really smooth.
He drives
It's clearly
good.
very well looked after. It's only got 80,000 K on it, so that's only what, 50,000 miles?
Yeah, it's nothing.
It is nothing. Right, we're going to take a little right soon. And then I think that's where the first stop is. So we're taking, so this is our map and all the stops we have, and then we go to number 1, which is over here. So I think we just stop somewhere over here. Are we in the crossing? No. Okay, drive further up then. And then I think we stop opposite the crossing. Bit of off-roading.
The gear shift is delicious. It's so good. This is really good. It feels really, the controls feel really connected. It feels really together.
I feel like this isn't right, but clearly it is. I mean, this is what it's designed for. The ride isn't as creamy as I expected.
No, me neither. Maybe it's the wrong kind of bumps.
Oh, wrong kind of bumps. Maybe we need a ploughed field. Into the town centre, keep going. We're looking for a telephone box. Great view over the bonnet with those little headlights sticking out.
I know.
Telephone box.
Circle back round?
Yeah, there's the telephone box. Maybe just pull into these photo things. It's books. What's book in French?
Lire? No, that's read. That's to read.
I'll go and have a look properly. You go and work out what book is in French. And I'll take a picture. Tell me what the word is for book. Is it lecteur? Ah, boîte à livre. Livre, livre. Des livres, is that what it says? Yes, yes, that's what it is. Box of books, it said on it. Okay, into selfie mode again. So we've done clues 1 to 4. We're on our way to clue 5 now. It's a bit hard because we're working with a map that looks like this, and everything's in French, and even some of the answers are French, but some are numbers, some are words, and they look like this. But we're doing okay, we're managing. Yeah, I just remembered actually that the husband of the woman that we dealt with to get the TCV has a Renault Avantime. We couldn't see it, but apparently owns a Renault Avantime, and she says it's a very good car, so you haters, take note. That's from the French themselves.
France has spoken.
Yeah, France has spoken. It's a national treasure. Although he does live, well, they do live in the town where it was made, so maybe they're a little biased. We're going to tourne à gauche, I think, and then we're going to try and find what the name of this pilot is, apparently. Give us a 20-second review of the TCV, what it's like to drive, what you like, what you don't.
Love the gear shift. It's just feels very natural, even though it seems very unusual at first. Love the sense of connection, very mechanical. The controls, so you really feel connected to the road, you know exactly what's going on, you feel really in control. What else? Maybe things I don't like so much. The driving position maybe is a little bit uncomfortable. I've got a bit of backache.
I got backache.
Yeah, there's a bit of backache. I'm struggling to think of dislikes because I really like it so lot. It just feels so good.
I mean, the
feels
seat's
so
as far
together.
back as it goes, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're still very close to the front of the car.
Yes, very close.
Yeah, the seats are super squishy, but they're too squishy. I have got really bad backache, but it has got a flat floor, so there's lots of room. But yeah, the accelerated punch grip is in the centre of the car.
I mean, there's not a lot of room for my left elbow, so it's a bit like a defence.
Yeah. I've got the actual catch of the door poking me in the armpit. I'm not convinced the ride is as good as I thought it would be.
That is a point. The ride is a bit.
So we're on roads that are, you know, not super smooth, and it is a bit crashy. But I guess maybe, you know, I mean, it's an old car with old suspension, so maybe it's the suspension. You know, it's famous for being smooth on very sort of ploughed fields, isn't it? So I suppose it's more around maybe big bumps. There's an egret there, or a stalk. Interesting. Yeah. So maybe we need to find a bumpier road. Here's a speed bump, so we can find out what the ride's like. Oh. It's comfortable. There's a lot of movement. But yeah, okay, there you go. A legendary 2CV ride. Okay, so I need to find the name of the fountain, which I think this looks like it. I'm guessing it's not eau non potable, which means non-drinkable water. Oh, here's a plaque. Is this it? This looks like it is.
Oh, let me set the cross for it.
What a thing to say. Le croissant. Merci beaucoup. Croissant with my baguette mobile, I suppose, or croissant mobile.
Okay.
Key down it. This is the key, is it?
Yeah.
Right, okay, right, let's work out where we're going next. Alright, I'll show you what we need to do. So, we're on number 9.
Number 9.
We are here. Okay. So, I was going to go out of here into Cell Dennis and then up the D123.
Until the left at the D146.
Yes.
Yep.
And then we're looking for something that's number 9.
Jeez.
I have been having to use Google Translate and both Google Maps to make sure we get to where we're going. Oh, there's a bit more of a zoom up here. So, a small cycle path of small routes to Sologne. What is the something to something something?
How many stops in kilometres? something. Oh, the bike sign to allow our city on roads. Something.
Okay, Matt, you have to talk me through it. So take the handbrake off, I
Push the button.
push this
down,
all the way in.
and then tilt to the left and pull towards you for first. Oh, but then.
But we're going backwards.
But push away for
Okay.
reverse. Okay.
I'm not used to driving old cars. Oh, the clutch is really strong. Yeah, the clutch is really strong, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brake pedal feels like it doesn't want to move. I wonder if they're non-servo brakes.
Yeah. I got that vibe.
Yeah, you got to push all of the pedals really hard. Even the throttle's got quite a lot of resistance. So much transmission whine. Dogleg gearbox, so to go to second, into the in.
There you go.
Right, second, yeah.
That's how you mean to go. There we go.
Thanks. Steering wheel's so thin, it's actually really hard to hold. Oh, this is cool. So that's actually the sunvisor up. If you turn it, put it down, you can see nothing. So yeah, sure, it blocks out the sun, just because it blocks out all
everything.
The light. Yeah. I couldn't own one for a long period of time. My back is killing me. It's more comfortable here than it is in that seat. I don't know if it's just because I'm sat more upright.
Possibly, yeah.
We're not turning up at any of these, are we, Matt?
No.
You're definitely sure?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but you've got navigation. I don't understand how we're... Where are we on this map? Are we here?
No.
Are we off the map?
I don't think so. I just think we're on a place that's not marked on that map.
Right, but it's got everywhere marked on this map.
So we went. Huh?
Okay, we've got an hour. We probably should head back very soon.
What? How did that... Oh no. We are off the map.
Oh my god.
But we...
I did wonder, Matt, because this is number 10 and this is 11. It's literally like a couple of K. We've been driving like 40 minutes. That's literally like...
Huh?
Oh my god, man, that map. We drove through St. Beata, which is number 12.
So where did I think we were then? I'm so confused.
Oh, we are so massively lost. I think we should probably start trying to head back. Oh, right, quick, let's swap over. Matt, you have sat that much time in this. On the map. I mean, I was looking at the map and I was like, it's only should be like 1 or 2 kilometres, and we've driven like 20 miles. I don't understand. You have Google. Where were you taking us? Were you looking for the channel? The channel? No. So we were here. We were trying to get up here, which is probably only a couple of kilometres, and where we actually ended up was somewhere over there. And Matt didn't tell me, and I sort of started getting a bit suspicious. And then when I said something, he realised that we were probably not where we were supposed to be going. Why can't I navigate? What's wrong with me? I don't understand. I can drive, but I can't navigate. Oh my god, it's not in the map. What position you in? There's only a couple of kilometres. I don't even know what body of water you were looking for. Did you look at Pont Beaver? Where were you controls are really heavy. Clutch isn't too bad. Brakes, I think, are unassisted. The throttle, you've got to really give it some to get going. Steering, unassisted, really thin steering wheel. Very rubbery and non-positive, but it's fun to drive in a it could kill me sort of way.
Handles good.
It's very noisy. The secondary ride is really busy, but it is an old car. It's no worse than I'd expect for a car of this age, but the primary ride when you go to the speed bumps is really good actually. That's, I guess, what it's famous for. Those like really positive, the big bumps. It handles really well. I've got crippling backache because there's no support in the seat whatsoever, even though the seat material is really nice. The accelerator pedal's sort of in the centre of the car. The brake and clutch pedals straddle the steering column, which is offset to the right from me. Door's very close to me. Lovely view out the front. And the dashboard isn't really a dashboard, it's just a collection of things. I can't believe they sold this car in the 80s. I can't believe anyone bought it in the 80s. This car probably should have stayed in the 50s and 60s. But it is really cool. And I can see the whole door moving as we drive along at 50. The whole door's just like moving in and out. Loads of headroom though.
Yeah. So you can wear a hat while driving.
Oh yeah, that was actually one of the design requirements, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
We don't have any eggs though, so we haven't tested that.
We don't have any eggs, we haven't tested that. But I mean, instead of eggs, we have got my vertebrae, and I would say my vertebrae has broken.
Scrambled.
It is scrambled. But that's probably not more down to the ride, that's more down to the seats, by the fact that you sit in the seats. And when I be in the seats, I feel like I'm actually like part of the frame of the seat. There's just no support whatsoever. I'm so uncomfortable. I don't know if I'll be able to walk for the rest of the week. Just goes to show how comfortable the Avantime is, because I did 500 miles on that yesterday and only playing about backache once.
Yeah.
So I think they probably call that progress.
Yeah, definitely. It feeds the air onto the windscreen.
Oh right, okay. Oh, so that gap there is deliberate. It just looks like a badly fitted dashboard, doesn't it? It's got a lot of character. Really like the gear shift. The gear shift's really good. It is quite intuitive, although I have been, like I said, missing third. The handbrake is like an umbrella that you pull out the dash, isn't it?
Yes.
It's very French. It's very stereotypically French. It's very quirky, and I do like it. I'm not sure I would own one, or if I would own one, it would have to be like an old one where I feel like it is in keeping with the times that this technology represented, which I would say was, yeah, the 60s. The 70s maybe.
50s through to the 70s, yeah.
Yeah. I don't comprehend who bought one in the 80s compared to just anything. A bicycle, a horse. I mean, the door card is just a piece of material on a flat piece of metal. I just don't understand it. You'd have to be a certain sort of character. And they sold them in the UK as well, didn't they? Until the late 80s, like 80.
Oh, yeah.
What do we think? 89?
I think so.
Don't get it. Don't get it, man.
Well, they weren't the only people selling old outdated cars in the 80s, because the Beetle and the Mini, I suppose you could argue. I wonder if anybody ever did a group test in
The Mini,
80s.
but the Mini had sort of modernised, and it was a user. I've been in a Mini. It's a bit more of a usable
Yeah,
car.
you're right.
This flat 2 engine is old technology. Air cooled flat 2 engine is old technology.
Yeah, the Mini's more of a car you could actually just use every day.
Yeah, and it had that sort of retroness about it. I felt like this wasn't necessarily retro. It was just old.
Just old.
It was just old. Right, let's attempt to get some fuel. Let's see what 4 hours of 2CV driving has used. No, is that it?
Yep. Oh.
7 litres. 3847.
Voila.
Voila. Whee! The Avantime feels so spacious and modern compared to it, even though it's only
It feels
13 years
younger
new.
than that.
Yeah. So the TCV we had was in 1989.
Same age as me.
We have to.
5 others.
She only really spoke
Oh,
French,
4
so
others.
I'm just trying to think. She had 7.
Oh, 4, 5, 6.
She had 2 in the garage.
Yeah, so
she
7.
had. So she had
72
4...
CVs.
Yeah, so there was that one, Blondine, which is a 1989, and she said they stopped production in 1990 in Portugal, and then the other ones she had that were out were all 80s cars.
I think so. Yeah, relatively
as well.
late
Yeah.
cars, She had one from 80.
One was 82, one was 85.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But the square headlights, was that an earlier one? That's why I was asking if it was older, but it didn't sound like it was older.
No.
Maybe different versions had the square headlights, like the one in James Bond.
Yeah.
Has
Did it have
square
square
headlights.
headlights?
Yeah, definitely. The one in James Bond had
I'm
square
going to check that
headlights.
because I'm not sure about that. But
Yeah.
many 2CVs.
I can't believe how smooth this feels compared
Yeah,
to.
it feels like we were in.
I feel like I'm in a brand new car. Yeah.
Yeah, we've come in now to the house and we're sat in the living room. We're just after playing out in the garden. It's just like relaxing.
It's a shame. I was hoping she might have showed me her husband's Avantime. I think that's what she said. I think that's what I understood she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
They seem to like Renaults. They had a Grand Scenic Initiale and a Renault.
Trophy.
Yeah, Renault Sport Megane Trophy. Oh, that's a fantastic experience. Very unusual. It's a great way of sharing their passion, I suppose. I do the same with Avantime. I think I've got out of business very quickly with the amount of repairs I need to do. I wouldn't take many bookings a year, would I?
You know what struck me about her is that even though there was a language barrier, because we're all car people, we were able to make sense of one another even with a language barrier.
I think it was nice that she didn't, because clearly we were only understanding a little bit what she could say, although the context helped.
Yeah.
But she could tell we were trying, both of us. I think we both knew little bits of French. Your French is a lot better than mine. I've been learning German more recently.
It was really helping that she was talking slowly and clearly.
Yeah,
so
she
she
was
chance.
incredibly enthusiastic, and I loved how she was actually trying to talk to us, and she wasn't just trying to say the bare minimum.
Yeah.
So that was
Had
really
a good
good actually.
conversation with her, I think.
Yeah, and I liked how she showed us around her other TCVs and she gave us more information. I felt a bit cheeky going into a garden, but yeah, brilliant. Highly recommend it if you're ever
definitely.
in Romorantin.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I'll put the details in the comments.